So I decided to give an early version of this very essay to ChatGPT. I planned on being transparent, and I wanted to optimize this for a teleprompter. I'm new at this. I thought it would be a useful experiment, and it was. It gave me instructions for wearing scarves, and it gave me a kind of poetic description of what it's like to have gallstones. It was so off base, it was almost art. It was slop, but it wasn't my slop.
Slop was Merriam-Webster's word of the year for 2025, defined as digital content of low quality that is produced usually in quantity by means of artificial intelligence, or broadly, a product of little or no value.
I think AI is giving slop a bad name. Annie Lamott's essay, Shitty First Drafts, is about the unglamorous, unpleasant process of getting to the good part. For me, and most of the other writers I know, writing is not rapturous. In fact, the only way I can get anything written at all is to write really, really shitty first drafts. Most of us who create for a living have to get through that miserable stage of doing really shitty first drafts. And I cannot tell you how many drafts of this very essay I went through and how many takes I went through to record this to camera. But that's what you have to get through. Orwell had to write a draft that had a really clunky opening sentence. Eva Hess did thousands of studio experiments. That tank man photo of Tiananmen Square, one of the most famous photos of all time, was taken in large format and then cropped. There's a picture of JFK at his desk, and on the contact sheet, you can see a version where he has like all these papers in front of him. We talk about AI exploiting the labor of artists whose work is scraped from the internet. AI also exploits the labor you don't see. It exploits the shitty first drafts. AI is a tool to skip past shitty, to zoom past the existential discomfort of knowing what you want to say, but not being able to get it on the page. People are so eager, understandably eager, to dodge the messy middle. They're letting AI have its own. We're correcting the slop. And soon, there will be fewer six-fingered hands and other anatomical atrocities. There'll be fewer M-dashes, fewer delves, fewer not X, but Y. There will be no unwelcome essays about gallstones. AI output won't look or feel like slop. The fantasy that billionaires want us to believe is that AI will free us from the prison of labor. AI will do all the work, and UBI. I think that fantasy is really appealing on a personal level. AI makes life easier, or it seems to. It lets you escape from the grind if it can do your busy work. If you have to produce a lot of things in a short amount of time, it allows you to concentrate on other stuff. The damage it does to the planet and to us feels very far away. The bills feel very close. And look, I get it. I felt that appeal when I gave my draft to ChatGPT. Craft is a luxury that most of us can't afford. But when we give up that opportunity to not fuck up the first draft, we are fitting ourselves to the market's demand that all labor be optimized. AI can produce acceptable results with no residue. And that's dehumanizing in more ways than one. Our desks stay clean, the planet becomes less inhabitable. Resistance to AI means doing more things that go nowhere, more things that people don't know what to make of, that they don't need, that we toss. AI tempts us with a future of nothing but final drafts, perfectly acceptable, perfectly inert, a creative wasteland with no waste, not even slop. So this essay took a while. I had planned on doing it quickly to capitalize on the really amazing reception of my last essay, but this is my messy middle, and I am new at this, and I got scared. So here this is. I want to do more. If you want to support me, I have a new address for my Patreon. I named it after this. It's patreon.com/AnnMarieCox2. I don't know who the first Anna Marie Cox was on Gmail, but 2 is me. You can sign up to support me kind of generally. You can sign up at a level where you get access to my writing groups. And if you want to help me just survive, exist, whatever, like, subscribe, pass this on, comment, I guess that's helpful too. I really appreciate everyone who showed interest in the last video, and I look forward to doing more. Thanks a lot.